Hello folks, welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Last time we left off, I had used the amiibo to get some items. And we had just completed one of the shrines. Alright, our next target is over there. So let's go get it, shall we? Take those things. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, fuck. So, we got a ways to go before we can get anything of note or worth here. Gonna catch some fireflies because these are useful for something. Bladed rhino beetle. Ah, here we see some sleeping monsters. And that's how I won. He's still getting chased by bees? Sucks to be him. But whatever. I don't think I've actually seen this part of the game. Or at least this area. Cool. Part of the game I haven't explored yet. That's always interesting. When you've played a game and there's parts that you still haven't found yet. I mean, this is a pretty big world. Oops, wrong button. I mean, just look how big it is. There's bound to be parts and bits and pieces that I just never got around to seeing because I was either too busy doing other things. Or, you know, it just never crossed my mind. Like, I don't think I've seen this shack before. The Old Man's Diary. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid myself. Truly, I created a perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. The recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. So yeah, I guess this is as good a time as any to show how the cooking works. So to cook something, you take things like, let's use fruit for instance. I'm going to take some fruit. And you put it on the fire. It's going to simmer for a bit or cook. And depending on how many things you put and what you put in, you get different things. Different foods do different things. Like, if I take both these hot peppers, then I get something that'll protect me from the cold. Pheasant. Well, it's a bird, so just kill it and eat it. Yeah, you can do hunting in this game. So another interesting thing is the NPCs in this game do have their own, like, cycles, like in Skyrim and stuff like that. They do various things. And I just made myself a path. Hopefully I don't fuck up. I know we're going further and further away from where I need to go, but I'm kind of exploring a bit. Like I said, I haven't been to this part of the game, so I'm taking my time and exploring. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So if you hit wood enough times, it breaks into firewood. Very useful for well, starting fires, keeping yourself warm during in the more colder areas of the game, which I seem to be entering because I'm noticing some snow. Yeah, it looks like the temperature's dropping. This is new. What's in here? Fire arrows. Nice. I can make that. Or maybe not. I'll probably need more stamina to do it. So I'm gonna go back the other way I came and go find that shrine. But yeah, this pathway is an interesting one. I'm glad I made it. Careful. Careful. Okay. Oh, cool. Treasure chest. I'm here to steal your food. And your shit. Seared steak. And I was just on fire for like a split second. What's in here? Nice. Look at that. I imagine that's probably susceptible to fire, so. Yes. Damn bees. I'm just full of shit today, ain't I? So, we're not that far from where I need to go, so we could probably cut around the, no, you probably have to go the long way. What is that? Oh, it's a monster bit. I think one of the best things I like about this game is the amount of cooking you do. I don't show it off very often, but in real life, I love cooking. I think cooking is one of the greatest things I've ever learned to do. And I like to do it. It's a very fun pastime for me. If it weren't for the fact that I probably would suck as a chef, I would probably do cooking professionally instead of being a teacher. Because I love cooking a lot. It's a skill you definitely should pick up when you're younger. Unlike me, because I picked it up right around the time I was about in my teens. But it's one of those skills that I find very cool, and I like cooking as it just relates to things I do. So to have a game where a good chunk of it you're cooking stuff makes me happy. Because I really like cooking. I know I said that a lot, but it cannot be understated that my love of cooking is immense. Those birds ran off. I wanted to get some bird meat. Poultry is also one of those good things to cook. It's very high in protein, very lean. Boom. Actually, wait a second. I forgot I have a torch. So if you have a torch with you, you can light it, and it'll keep you warm. I mean, you do run the risk of lighting an entire forest on fire, which I have done in this game. It's a very fun pastime to unleash your inner arsonist and start a forest fire. Good way to clear out all the enemies in an area too. You'll just be like, "Oh, you were sitting there? I'm sorry, I didn't see you over the raging infernos of hell!" And then you kill everything in sight. Like a boss. Now, where is thine shrine? This way. One thing I also like about Legend of Zelda, the Breath of the Wild, it has a bunch of areas that take place in nothing but snow. I know that doesn't sound like a cool thing, but as a person who lives in an area where the last snowfall was about 11 years ago. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. The last snowfall was mid-December. And it only lasted for an hour at best. Doesn't snow very often in Louisiana. You know, when it does, we consider it a kind of a bad omen. Well, me and my family do, because every time it snowed, either the year of or the year before, or the year after, a hurricane is hit. It snowed in 2004, and guess what hit the next year? Hurricane Katrina. It snowed last time it snowed before the current one? It snowed in January. Guess what hit that following May? I mean, not May, that following June. Another hurricane. So, yeah, I'm a bit on edge at the thought of seeing snow. I love snow. Being a person from an area where it doesn't do it often. I love it, but it's terrifying sometimes. So yeah, we got the time stop. Zygarde. And yes, every time I use this, I'm going to be making JoJo's Bizarre Adventure references. So get used to it. Tokyo Otomaki. Once you upgrade the time stop, you can stop enemies. And that's when the JoJo jokes are going to go into overdrive. Because what's more powerful than time stop? Knowing that no one but you can move in the frozen time. Actually, come to think of it, Link kind of looks like Dio. I mean, if you give him a bit more blonde hair and a more like angular appearance, yeah, I can see him. I can see Link going, Kono Lingo da! Someone better fucking draw that. Calling all fan artists, I implore you, draw Link saying Kono Linko da. I will literally pay you any amount of money you are willing to name. So long as it's up towards to about $40 to $50, maybe $70 if I'm lucky. Oh, fucking Kono Linko da. I've been playing too many goddamn JoJo games, and I've been reading the manga too fucking long. It's starting to permeate everything I do. It's like a disease. Granted, it's a disease I don't want to get rid of, but still. It's fucking JoJo. How many of these things do I have? Sono Chino Sadame JoJo. That's your weekly singing for the day. My cacti are doing good. I should water them soon. As soon as I get some new pots for them. That reminds me, I finally got all this JoJo openings and intros. I mean, intros and endings. With the exception of the Oingo Boingo ending, because I don't feel like getting that one, because it's too fucking weird. There's Death Mountain. God damn, my teeth hurt. So. I have a toothache. Or earache. It's one of the two. Something is aching in my head. And it's causing me pain. How do I get rid of this pain? Hell if I know. I've been taking aspirin to relieve it until I can get to a doctor and actually a doctor or a dentist or something and either get the teeth pulled. Because I don't give a shit about getting them filled at this point. I just want the pain gone. I don't care if I have to just get them pulled outright. I'll do it if it means I don't have to fucking live with this pain anymore. That's how much I'm willing to go to get rid of pain sometimes. And yes, I know I probably should take care of my teeth better, but it honestly does not fucking occur to me every damn day. I have I have other priorities I need to take care of, and I honestly don't give a shit. Other than the shrine, I don't feel like going all the way over to that other one, because it's way in the middle of a Hylian field. And, creatures live there, specifically those guardians, and and these aren't the stationary ones, no, these are the motherfuckers that walk around. Blue nightshade. Isn't nightshade poisonous? Okay. What's up, fucker? I'm here to lay down the law. And by that I mean I'm here to kill you all with impunity. Boom shakalaka. I don't know why I say that, even though I've never played NBA Jams in my life and I don't ever intend to. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Like I said, I really don't want to go. And I can't even reach there now that I think about it. I need the glider. So I gotta find another shrine. I think I saw one close to where the stasis trial was. I'm going to travel to there, and then I'm going to save, and I'm going to quit the game, and then take care of this next time. Ugh, my teeth. God fucking damn. Alright, save. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Laters.